What is a prophet or a prophetess? These are words that come up in religion. Here's a bunch of religions, and there's X's for the ones that don't have prophets or prophetesses, and there's check marks for the ones that do have prophets or prophetesses. But what exactly is that? Let's go through these and help us to understand what is a prophet or prophetess. Zoroastrianism has a prophet. In Zoroastrianism, we have a religion that started when a guy named Zarathustra was about 30 years old, and God comes down from heaven and speaks to Zarathustra and tells him, this is the truth and this is what I want you to go and tell all the other human beings. So that makes Zarathustra a prophet. A prophet is someone who speaks with God, or if there's more than one God, or if there's angels, so something supernatural. Zarathustra, in Zoroastrianism, is a person who spoke with Ahura Mazda, with God, and later other things happen as well, but that makes him a prophet. In Islam, an angel comes down, the angel named Gabriel. The angel Gabriel comes down to earth from heaven. He ascends onto Muhammad and tells Muhammad, write these words down, spread this message. These are the words of God. That makes Muhammad a prophet because he spoke with angels. A prophet is also someone who is serving as a mouthpiece for the people in heaven to the people on earth. So a messenger for God is another way to get called a prophet. Muhammad is a prophet because he's a messenger for God. He serves as an intermediate between heaven and earth. He's also a prophet because he spoke with an angel, the angel Gabriel. He is the medium voice between humans, other humans, and God. So Muhammad is a prophet for many reasons. Daniel is also a prophet, but the special thing about Islam and Christianity and Judaism, they don't only have prophets, they also have prophetesses. There are women who speak on behalf of the Lord in Judaism, in Christianity, and in Islam. And I wrote Miriam because she's a prophetess in all three. Daniel is a prophet in Christianity for these reasons. Moses is a prophet in Judaism for these reasons. So we've got a definition of prophet, and we can find that we've got examples too. Now in Hinduism, that one's a harder one because some people believe that Hinduism is a monotheistic religion that only has one true ultimate reality called Brahman, and that all the gods that we hear about are just different instantiations of that one ultimate being. But some people argue that Hinduism is a polytheistic religion with lots of different gods in their own right. A important, not the most important, but a important one being Krishna. Krishna is a messenger for Brahman to the human beings. And if you understand him in that way, then Hinduism does have a prophet. But there's other ways you can understand how these gods interact with each other and human beings. And if you do it in a different way, then Hinduism doesn't have prophets or prophetesses. So that one's a tricky one. In Jainism, Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, there is obviously no prophet. Jainism, Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism do not have a hierarchy of gods or don't have a god in heaven or supernatural powers. In the Indian religions of Jainism and Buddhism, there are no god or gods. In the Asian religions of Taoism and Confucianism, there are no god or gods. And that's why they have no prophet or prophetesses. It's because nobody is speaking with God or gods because they don't exist. Or if they do, they're not a concern of human beings. And so no one's a messenger for them. And so no one is a voice in between. In Buddhism, Siddhartha is not claiming to be inspired by God after talking with God and is here to spread a message to humans. Siddhartha is saying, look, I meditated and this is what works for me, and people follow him. In Taoism, you have Lao Tzu also giving a code of ethics. Look, this is how I live, this is why, and then people follow him. Confucius, whose real name is Kung Fu Zi, also same thing. He's giving a code of ethics, not inspired by the heavens, just after meditating and doing philosophy. In Jainism, Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism, there's clearly no supernatural forces, and that's why it makes sense that there's no prophet or prophetesses. Depending on how you understand Hinduism, there may or may not be a way for you to describe some of the people or main characters as prophets. In the Abrahamic faiths, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, very clearly, there's a separation between heaven and earth, and sometimes the things in heaven speak to the things in earth, and that's how you can have the mediums, the messengers, the people who can speak with. So that's why it's very obvious that there's prophets and prophetesses. In the non-Abrahamic, but also monotheistic religion, Zoroastrianism, you have Zarathustra, who begins Zoroastrianism by speaking with Ahura Mazda, the name of God in Zoroastrianism. So hopefully this helps you understand what a prophet or prophetess is. Is that complete? We can also add that there is talk about the future. A prophet or a prophetess speaks about the prophecies. That's what it means to prophesize. It's to speak about the future. Regular human beings with regular human knowledge can't speak about the future. The future hasn't happened yet, so there's no facts yet, so we can't know them yet. So it doesn't make sense for us to talk about what is definitely going to happen. But a prophet or prophetess is someone who speaks with people from the heavens and serves as a messenger for the heavens, is a medium in between the heavens and the earth. And so they, inspired by heavenly knowledge, can speak about the future. So that's how prophet shares a root with prophesize and prophecy.